exercise our duty due to the principles of the international organizations, whatever is ICC or it is in the Interpol.
Because Interpol is very strict that it must not be used for political means.
The one who commit the crime, he have to be punished everywhere.
So do you
including the settlers and those who are supporting the settlers, and we are condemning the Israeli government policy towards their occupation to Palestine. The occupation in itself is a crime against humanity.
So you do intend to pursue Israeli officials via
Interpol? In time we will do what's our duty to do towards our people, to protect our people, as well as to be in line with the international legality.
Israel's Prime Minister said just a couple of hours ago, that you were just pursuing diplomatic warfare and you were doing this at the expense of peace. You're not interested in sitting down with Israel and hammering out a peace deal. This is how you're going to do it. You're going to go through the back door, get other countries to recognise you and unilaterally declare yourselves a state. Is that the process? Is that what you're doing?
Mr. Netanyahu is violating the international law, and he is celebrating today his occupation in the occupied territory, which is a violation of the international law, and he having the right to do that, and he have to withdraw from the Palestinian territory, and this is why he is afraid and he is scared of joining Palestine to the international organization, that to bring him to the ICC one day.
The Palestinian leadership, Mahmoud Abbas in particular, has been accused by Israel of not condemning yesterday's attack in the village of Har Adar, in which 3 Israelis, including an Arab Israeli, a Muslim, were killed by a Palestinian gunman. Would you like to take this opportunity to condemn that killing now?
I will tell you before that, to go to this issue, the occupation itself is a crime against humanity. If there is no occupation, there will be no resistance. This is why the Israelis, they have to withdraw their forces from the occupied territory to stop all those acts against Israel or against any else body who are in our territory.
But I had an Israeli professor on this program earlier this week who said that when you talk about Palestinian territory, you are talking about all of Israel. And you do not want just the occupied territories, you want all of the territories. How would you answer that?
The United Nations defined, and we are agree with the United Nations, that the occupied territory in the 4th of June 1967, this is the occupied territory, and we are resisting our occupation, and we will win, inshallah.
Do you recognize Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state?
We are recognizing Israel as it is a state in the United Nations. Whatever entity they would like to call themselves, they let them to call them whatever. But we already signed the mutual recognition by the PLO in 1993.
And will you condemn the murder of the 3 Israeli citizens yesterday?
We are condemning the occupation and its presence in the occupied territory.
I don't hear that as a condemnation of the killing, though.
Whatever else, we condemning the occupation. This is a result of the occupation. So stop the occupation, it will be, everything is finished.
So you won't condemn the killing of those 3 people, including a Muslim, an Israeli Arab who was killed yesterday?
We are talking clearly and obviously. We are against the occupation, and our people have the rights to use all the legal international law to resist the occupation.
Okay, Mr. El Harfi, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks a lot.